Hi. I come on here completely unscripted, and I think that I've organized almost every single thing in the house, but maybe a couple places. And then you think that everything's gonna come back to normal sooner than later, because this is all new to us, and find out after you already know that several states have declared that school's not going back in session. And your governor says, well, this is a unique state, there's not as many affected here as there is everywhere else, but I understand safety. I do. But it still hurts when you're told that you're not going to go back to your classroom. It still hurts when you know that you're not going to hug your kids, your kids, again this year. That you still want to make that difference with those that needed that extra love. That's some people actually understand that some students need to learn life before they learn language arts. And it sucks. This has been the most unusual year that I've had in my teaching career. And for those of you that know me, I changed my career halfway midlife for reasons that lots of you know. And I needed to be there for my boys because they needed a mom. And my dream was always to be a teacher. But due to some health things, which, Dee Dee, if I didn't have you, I don't know what I would have done. You were there for my babies when I had all those doctor's appointments. You and your sister-in-law and your mother-in-law are heaven sent and friends forever. I've talked to so many parents whose kids miss school. They want school, they want to learn. And when they hear my voice, that they're so excited. And I want you all to know, those are my students that will see this, hopefully. I mean it, Dee Dee, you were my savior when I felt like my health was failing, and thank goodness for good doctors. But I miss my babies. Past and present. And I hope that all of you hang in there, and for everybody that's in the essential business, such as my husband, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law, my dad, and anybody else in my family. I thank you all for your service, and all nurses, doctors, grocery store workers, restaurant owners, all that are still going to work to make sure that we're fed, that we're taken care of, and also to help all those with COVID-19 heal. But also all of us teachers that are at home, we are still there for our students. Students, I'm still there for you. If any of my students watch this, I'm still there for you. I told many of the parents I didn't care if they called me because they needed to talk to somebody beyond their four walls. Many of us parents, we don't take our kids out because we don't want to expose them. Because like any other virus, it doesn't discriminate. So I wanted to come on here to motivate my kids. I always post things to help them. If you all see my Instagram, it's for English teachers and people of faith and normal life. And my Facebook is the same. Yes, my students found me on Instagram. And so I knew that for those that needed the extra love, if you post something positive, maybe it'll help. So Zoom's cool. But I will most likely upload this to Instagram, and I want all of them to know that found me, that watch my things, because I've got nothing to hide. Hang in there. Don't give up. Your studies are important. And remember what I said when there's a process to get to the product. You're not going to have the answer right away. You have to learn to look for it. You have to learn the process. That anything that is hard, once you overcome it, it's worth it. Learning the English language, understanding what you're reading, and having a strong vocabulary, it's not easy. It takes work. I know that I've coached many of you that would always say, but Mrs. Westbury, it's so hard. But Mrs. Westbury, I don't think I can do it. And then the day that you did it, it was that light bulb moment that helped you get through. Don't forget those videos that we watched. Don't forget Inky Johnson and what he overcame. Don't forget that admiral of the Navy that talked about the Navy SEALs and how the little guys always got through better than the big guys, and that making your bed every day helps. It starts your day out fresh, and you've accomplished one thing, and then it makes you want to accomplish another, and then another, and another. Don't forget when I would mention my how can I put it, since I'm losing words, my role models that I have in life. Even though I'm an adult, I have role models. When I talked about Rachel Hollis, when I talked about my family, when I would tell you about my mother-in-law, when I would tell you about my husband, when I would tell you about my oldest son and everything that they've all overcame. You can overcome stuff too. I've had my own battles, but it's not near what a lot of them have had. It's not near what those that are born somewhere they don't want to be just out of straight circumstance, but you have the power to get out of that. You have the power of education. You have the power to make that choice, and it starts with knowing how to read. It starts with knowing those words. It starts by having the want to do it. And no, like I said, it's not going to be easy. I hate. Hi, Rihanna. I hate that I won't see you in the classroom. I even miss the struggles. I don't like that I'm not going to see your shining faces or your smiles or feel your hugs for the rest of the year. And I can only hope as you enter the 6th grade that you guys are going to be ready. I'm not there to teach you in person. But darn it, if you have a cell phone, and I know many of you do, if you've got your computer, if you have any bit of cell phone access, internet access, or anything like that, watch my videos, join my YouTube, because the lessons will be on there, or motivational videos that day, or if we need to get together for a group meeting, if you have questions. Never live in fear. I was that kid. I was afraid to ask questions. I was afraid. And if you don't know, you don't know, so you have to learn. You have to ask. Be that student that is annoying. Be the one that is just pounding your teacher's door down saying, I don't get it. Because you know that I'm going to find a way for you to understand, no matter how many ways I have to rephrase it. Take this time, even if it has to be one-on-one. Some of it comes easy to you, and some of you guys have to work hard for it. I displayed my own testimony, that I was in your shoes if you have problems remembering what you're reading. And it took years to remember. Most of you have my number. You can call me. You can call me. If it's by phone, if you want to see my face, we can do that. I miss you guys. I miss you guys more than you'll ever know. But you know how to get a hold of me, and you know how to stay in touch. As I sit here from my small little workspace, I still need to go clean up the classroom. And I have behind my phone right now to keep our lemons. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And it's true. We still have each other. This illness is the lemons. It's up to us to make the lemonade, to make life sweet. And remember, Mrs. Westbury of the Lemonberry Classroom, the Lemonberry Classroom, is still alive. So get on YouTube and find me. Join me. Watch my posts and stay motivated. I'm sending a hug to each and every one of you. I'm sending so much love and so much confidence in you that you will get this, even though it's hard. Let's just take the time to enjoy each other. Okay? Send me videos too, So, for all that tuned in to watch, thank you. It wasn't scripted at all. I just miss my babies past, such as Naya, whose dad's watching, to Rihanna's mom. She's my present, Naya's my past. And any other students that I had. I miss you and I love you. Take deep breaths. Bond together. Love your families. Hug each other tight. Have faith in God. And know that we'll get through this. I'll come on again sometime soon. Love you all.